Today I'm testing the updated SmplTrek looper. But before I do that, today's patron shoutout goes to Jan Tweetman. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. Okay, so technically the looper itself did not get updated, but the SmplTrek got a new firmware update I guess it's about a month ago now at this point, and what they added was the ability to change sequence settings while the sequencer is running. And I did a video on the update a couple weeks ago, but today I want to focus on it specifically using the looper. So as you can see, I've got the polyend synth here plugged into the audio in of the SmplTrek. You can hear it there, you can see, yep, we do have signal. And I just want to play around with the looper and see if the new update makes using it a bit more fluid. Because before you kind of had to have everything planned out on all your tracks. So you'd have to go in, set your track type, so set it to loop. Then you'd go in and you'd set your sequence length before you started filming, or started recording. So you'd have all these different loops set up. But now we don't have to do that. Now we should just be able to do it all on the fly, which is really cool. So I've got three synths here on the polyend synth. I've got this cool like ambient string thing, got like a harpy lead, and then I've got a pretty classic sounding FM bass. For drums, I am just going to go ahead and use an internal kit here on the SmplTrek. So let's get a drum kit. Sure, just some... Oh, there's the hat. Some basic, like a rock kit. Do I want the click on or not? Yeah, we'll turn it on. So I'm not going to make any looper tracks here on the SmplTrek. I'm just gonna make a drum track, and then I'm gonna start the sequencer. Then hopefully we should be able to add layers upon layers via the looper without having to stop the sequencer, which is just going to make live looping on the SmplTrek so much more fluid. Actually, I changed my mind. Let's turn off the metronome and sequence something in. Let's have a listen. Okay, cool. So we've got a basic sequence programmed in. Let's just go ahead and let that run. And now we'll start attempting to live loop. So again, we don't have any new tracks made here. We're gonna go down. Whoops, I forgot to trigger it this way. There we go. Now it'll play indefinitely. But let's go down here. Let's make a new loop track. Okay. Let's go ahead and just play around. Something like that. And we'll go in, we'll make it 32 steps. Again, this is all with the sequencer running. Gonna hit record, pick loop record, and then we'll trigger this in 1, 2, 3, 4. Not my best performance, but that's okay. Let's go down here and make another looper track. Yeah, look we can just adjust all of this while things are going on. That's cool, while things are running. Remember, that's audio that's been recorded into the SmplTrek now, so it's not coming out of the polyend synth. I could unplug it if I wanted. That's all looping in the SmplTrek. We'll go 64 steps here for this track. I don't like that one bit, so we're gonna clear it. Nice, we can do that all with the sequencer running. That's awesome. Reset that. Here we go. I miscounted. Let's try again. We need to adjust the sequence length. Let's go 128, sure. So this is all just me kind of messing up, but it's kind of what the point of the video is. See if I can do it just on, first try. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was the start. Oh, interesting. It's like independent, I guess. Still have some stuff to learn here, looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. This looks like it should work. Interesting, the timing is a little off. Because we have that awkward silence in the beginning. All right, we're gonna try this one more time. My goal is not to stop the sequencer. Whoops, set the sequence length to 128. Oh, it's gonna loop the whole way, that's right. 1, 2, 3. No, see, it's like the timing is off on it. That's really strange. Well, I'm gonna say right now, it's still not perfect. Absolutely not. This is a little weird. Every time you clear it, you have to readjust the sequence length too. See, the timing's off again. So the longer phrases, I guess, just don't always line up. Let's try a shorter loop here. We'll just set this one to 16 steps, that's fine. Loop record. So that one works great. We'll mute the pads there. We'll go send, mix. And we'll go into our mixer, track 3, turn up some reverb on that ARP. Oh, that's track 3, I want track 4. Here we go. Okay. All right, so yeah, it works. Let's go ahead and cut a couple of these out. Okay, so it's definitely better than it was before. The ability to do all that with the sequencer slash looper running is very powerful. And keep in mind, we could have all of these be looper tracks if we wanted. So you could absolutely, you know, loop your percussion or anything like that too. I just wanted to keep the percussion internal because the Polygon synth only has 3 cents, and I figured that was a good amount to work with. But there's something going on with the longer phrases here that still isn't perfect, where it just won't sync up quite correctly. Now that might be user error, but you did just watch me try several times in a row to get it right, and kept kind of doing the same thing over and over and over. So kind of hard to say right now. Either way, this is an improvement. The looper is absolutely worth using, especially if you're doing shorter passages. We saw 16 and 32 step passages work perfectly, which is very exciting. I think you can get some really cool live looping done now on the SmplTrek in more of an improv fashion without having to set things up beforehand. Absolutely, there is still room for improvement though, and hopefully we do see that in the near future. I do hope you found this video informative or at least entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.